So what I hope to do today is to look at the phenomenon of surface tension and what it might do. And what we've got here are some liquids, and my goal is to see what happens if I put a paper clip in it. So here I have a paper clip, I have a beaker of water. And let me just put it in, just like that. It's sunk. And that's what you'd expect, because the metal that's used to make the paper clip is more dense than water, and therefore it sinks. However, let's have a look at some other way of doing this. Here I've got some tissue paper. Just put a small piece of tissue paper into a second beaker of water. So I'm going to put a piece of tissue paper here and then very gently use a paper clip here. And then we're going to, well, let's have a look. Yeah. So it's water. And you can see that the tissue paper is starting to sink as it absorbs water. However, the paper clip is still floating on top. Okay, so why is this? Let's think about this for a moment. The metal is not polar. So therefore, the metal would only have dispersion forces with water. On the other hand, the water would have hydrogen bonds in itself. As a result, the cohesive forces between the water molecules are much stronger than the adhesive forces between the paperclip and the water molecules. And as a result, the water molecules would minimize the surface area touching the paperclip. And therefore, we find that this counteracts the force of gravity and allows the paperclip to stay floating. Let's compare what happens to what we have if we have hexane, C6H14. Again, I'm going to put a piece of tissue paper here on top, and then I'm going to gently place, although I don't have much time. Let me see if I can more gently place this. Really can't. I really can't place it on top. Here, the hexane, okay, being non-polar, C6H14, it can't be polar, it can't have hydrogen bonding, and therefore with the metal, it has the same forces with the metal. So the cohesion and adhesion forces are pretty similar, and therefore there is no force counteracting the gravity which drives the paperclip to sink in water.